I put on a little bit of something. I got glasses! Well, there's quite there's quite a bit to add to the thingy. I shall be looking at the other things. I mean, today's stream's mainly a yapping stream. So pretty much, it's more of a listening stream that you can watch, but you're not going to be missing much information by not seeing it, if that makes sense. I don't really have much news is a thing. Because the thing is, I had collabs planned, but everyone was busy. So I'm still working on getting a collab set up with Basura for an art stream. I also plan on doing more Manhunt with Mocha, but Mocha's really busy with like job and college and family. So lots of busyness there. So pretty much that's why we have two yaps in a row. Maybe tomorrow I'll see what everyone's doing. I may play Peak by myself. If I can get GTA to load, I'm playing GTA. But if for whatever reason Rockstar decides they want to be mean to me, then I'll be playing Peak because of the new update. No, my thingy! So pretty much, we're gonna see which one decides it wants to work. Either way, it's going to be a longer stream to make up for the day that I missed. This last stream, the last one I did of yesterday's stream, for whatever reason, it hit 100 views. I don't see why. I don't see how this is interesting. I'm literally just tweaking and some things were changed about the chart, but not a lot. Like I didn't really add anything. I kind of add Shuya's name and slightly move some things around, fix some lines that were broken. Tweaking? Yeah. I'm very much tweaked. I did get my water, so we do have water to stream. Which is gonna be me. How is everybody doing? I did manage to finish the flat colors of my Christmas art. So I'll be doing that. I'll be like shading and fixing that up later tonight. And hopefully I can get a merch mock-up and then a sample, and then I'll release that one as soon as possible, so people have time. I guess it'd be better if I wasn't at work. I wouldn't say I feel you, but I do not have an IRL job yet. I'm working on it. Soon I'll be able to go to an employment place, be there with a bunch of people, and I can come home on stream and be like, today was awful. They don't listen to me at all, and I had to like call the principal on them and have them beat up. I think my number one fear when it comes to working as a substitute teacher is one, they won't take me seriously with my voice, and two, what if they recognize me? Then what do I do? Or like, I'm not that big, but like, what if on the off chance they came across like a YouTube short. But she sounds familiar, but I don't remember. But who? VTubers? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of a VTuber. So I'm nervous. Not only the off chance I'm recognized, I'm like, who? Shiro? I don't know anyone by that name. VTubers? Never heard of them. YouTube? I don't even know what a YouTube is. You brought the glasses? I did! I figured if I was gonna nerd out, I should have put my glasses on. Yeah, so I'll have to keep everyone updated on that, but I have to get a driver's license. Which, there is still a possibility that I legally can't have one, so that's also a bit of an issue. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. Yeah, I like the glasses, they're kinda cute. It looks silly when I have my iPads on. I've seen the phenomenon when teacher shows up in a rowdy class and they're dead silent. It's because nobody wants to be that guy that's all the handicapped people. Well, the thing is, I've been to the school before. There is ramps. So, like, if I was to need to bring my wheelchair, I could. Then there's the thing is, I don't think the wheelchair would fit through the door of, like, the classroom. So now, like, I'm, like, hella nervous to, like, bring it. I mean, obviously, I'd bring my cane. Because I'm like, well, if my wheelchair can't fit, I'll at least have my cane. I don't want to be the type of person to be like, oh yeah, first day on the job. And I'd be like, well, my wheelchair don't fit through your door. Like, I don't want to be mean. Like, I know there's ramps. So I would be able to go up the ramps with my cane. And that won't be an issue. And then me and Moko can see each other during, like, lunch and recess. That'll be fun. Well, it's not a standard public school, is it, like fancy private school? Very fancy. I wouldn't say that much, but fancy private schools. Don't like doxing myself. Yeah, it's not like a whole public school system to where like they have like a bunch of concrete and really big doors that can fit like the electric wheelchairs or like rolly carts. It's not to that degree. I don't know, I might be able to fit my wheelchair through the door. I have a children's wheelchair, it's not really big. I know the door is bigger than a Hot Topic fucking aisle space. Cause the Hot Topic, my goodness, the aisles in that store is so tiny. I could barely get around. I'm like, well, I want to look around and buy things, but I can't fucking fit. You know, I'd be fine with my cane. You sound like you work in Hot Topic, employee. But fun fact, I did apply to be a Hot Topic employee, and they said no. I also attempted to work at Spencer's. Again, they said no. PetSmart, they said no. I'm like, okay. Fucking, I work with like Dollar Tree. They also said no. They're like, urgently hiring, we need workers. I'm like, yes, I urgently need a job. Here is my names and addresses. I wish to apply. They're like, I want you for an interview. I'm like, Where's the interview? I'll go to it. We're not looking for someone. The fuck do you mean you're not looking for someone? Right after the interview, someone walks up and like, are you here for the interview? How do you mean? So I gave up. Spencer, this is where I got my JDM anime costume. I got a Pippa suit at Hot Topic, which I thought was really cool. I have no idea where it went. I got a shirt and like a bunch of button pins, and I lost. I have the pins in my bag, but I misplaced my shirt and I don't know where it went. I've misplaced a lot of things, is the main thing, so I got no clue where anything is. We do have... I love these ponds, what are you talking about? My fucking move down here in the corner. Now, some things were moved around, which I will point out what's been moved since the last stream. I also had to like get more images. I added Chuyu's name, fixed some little lines that were disconnected. Added this bit. I think I either, yeah. Mori killing the old boss, making Dazai lots. So we have Dazai here. Then I need to add into these. But can I like type there? Hopefully I can spell former. Where the fuck do I got hearts on? Oh, accidentally hit enter. Executive. Does that say executive? I don't know, probably. Looks correct to me. Looks like my toggles are going to be on out of whack. I'm gonna have to fix that so I'm not just fucking dancing consistently. How is space out controlled? Oh. Yeah, I have a bunch of random toggles on this thing that I have no idea. I forget and then I'll accidentally equip them. And then be confused about it. Can I tip that, please? I think it's just X. Yeah. I fucking turned it off! Why the fuck do I keep dancing? I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna keep dancing because The thing is that I don't know why it's doing it. I disconnected the dancing toggle. It'd probably help if I also named half my toggles. Most of them just say no name. Okay, we're fine now. I shouldn't just be randomly dancing. I don't know if I'll get another, like, dancing type dono. Because she technically wasn't. She technically wasn't in, like, the Port Mafia, because it was before the Port Mafia. Yeah. I thought so. I thought she wasn't. So maybe we don't put her thingy. We'll probably have to do from Mori to her instead. Okay, now me time! Wait and wait. Yeah, there was like a whole ice. No. Julie's point her from Moy. Because C wasn't Port Mafia. She just kind of like worked under him. So yeah. There's still like a bunch of pictures I need to add to. No, I can't looking. There you go. Yeah! Lots of random things this stream. Also, we can yap, cut up. I do not wish to do that. I don't know when Nosferatu is going to come back home. I'm still waiting on that. I was told either today or tomorrow, but I'm going to assume not today because she never called me. So we might get him tomorrow. I guess I should probably put an image of his corrupted form. I feel like that is also needed for context for the people who don't know anything. Which is fair, which is fair. His ability is gravity manipulation. But he can use a form called corrupted. He can use a corrupted form. So we're going to put down two. Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me tie! Bro. Let me fucking tip tie. Also, you can see me look down on my keyboard because I'm stupid. So we're using corruption. And then we need this image too. This is also a contexty image to what's going on. Downside, nullifying it. Nullifying copy. Cause like, that's why they were partners in. No, I just wanted to fucking movie. Cause they were partners in the Port Mafia, so we'll have to take Chuya to Dazai. And probably that over there too. Important things. I do have a novel in mind. I downloaded like so most of these images I've downloaded into my PC. No folder because I couldn't put them in a folder. And this is them. 15. So both of you need little no things here. Going on. Thank you. One thing is for sure, nuisance are honestly kind of golden. The free trial, you get 3, like, I can have like 3 different, like, files on the free one. And like, honestly, it's pretty beginner friendly. Double. And they worked together. And then we know it's double black. Even though this photo's like them at 15, obviously. But I couldn't really find an image of them two together that was okay to be used in my chart. They were all not much to be added over here. I should probably do. I grabbed this image, but I don't know why though. I'll add one of my other favorite characters. He's also needed somewhat for some context. He also has an ability. This ability is called Flawless. No, let me do my thing! Why is the button working? Within my sticky note. This is Sakanosuke Oda, which he mostly just gets called Oda Saku. But I don't want that. Leave! Thank you. But I just said I did not want you. And then we'll add his name. It is time! From my knowledge, I have no timer, so I don't really have a distinct time I need to get off. Urasaku is also in the port Mafia. I guess, sadly I should say was. He in fact was in the port Mafia. So we have him. I do not think I'll be getting a massive Labrador plushie, mainly because 1, it's expensive, and 2, I have nowhere to put it. I have a massive body pillow. I have absolutely no place to put a giant plushie. But sadly, I need to put this image to full context. So we need Dazai connected to here. We also need Mori connected to here because it's his fucking doing. I think it makes sense to link that there. Thanks. Dazai. Maybe try giving the pussy to Mocha. I bet she'll be happy. I made Mocha happy by finding a textbook today. Because he was really looking for it. And she couldn't find it. She needed for college. I'm like, what's the book? It took me about 15 minutes. She took like 4 hours looking for it. I found it, downloaded it, compressed it, and emailed them, and there you go. That's a fun thing. Buddha. Dying. Buddha. Sounds like.
Max Hemingway just bought you GABSD plush Daz. Tilda sent via throne.com.
Why didn't I get the notification? I got the notification on my phone, but the thingy didn't tell me. Thank you! I think. Hey, Max. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Max! I got the notification on my phone, but it didn't alert me on the stream. That'll be my first BSD plushie. My fucking Google is just BSD right now. I wish to tip tap. Thank you. But why can't they be all the same color? So, not the full quote, because the entire quote is a bit long. But this one will suffice. It's pretty much summed up version of what he tells them. He pretty much tells them to be a good person. Protect the orphans, save people, you know. Good things! I should probably add that Mori set it up. Some context is probably needed. This would actually be better for sticky note. Mori sent it. Oh. 1,000. Yeah! My birthday is the 28th, and I'm having a Shiro-thon. So I'm having very long big streams. So far, I've only missed one day due to me being so sick I couldn't sit up. But I'm doing good right now. I have a bunch of water. I stopped taking the melatonin because I think that's what made me really sick. But I'm feeling a lot better. Mori was scared his influence will make him Damn. Do not mix it to the sticky notes really big though. So I think that makes sense for everything. No line, no done. I just wanted to move it. So pretty much, to reveal the context, Oda was a really good man, even for someone in the Port Mafia. He was an assassin for the Port Mafia, but rarely ever killed anybody. Which doesn't make sense, but that does make sense why he was the lowest ranked member. Because he didn't do anything. He didn't kill nobody. He pretty much took care of Dazai when he was 15 to 18. So a couple years. Really good influence, so he was scared that Dazai would try and kill him. Mori thought Dazai would kill him due to Oda, so Mori had him killed, so Dazai wouldn't kill him like he killed the previous ones. If that makes sense, if I explain that correctly, that's pretty much why Oda needed to be here, even though he's not here. Rest in peace, Oda. We have him. He was needed. It doesn't. Guess we should probably add you here. You also need a line going to him. And I'll have to add another context image for this one. Which means kind of fucked up you make an 11-year-old be a fucking nurse in a fucking war, but you know, he was never a good man. There's no 11. I see now there's quite a few images context-wise on my name. Where the fuck's all my images? Well, how do you mean I don't have him? But I downloaded them! For more contexting. Moi. Hello. I just want him. I just want his little line. Now. Here. Hello. There. Seems right. Seems correct in my mind. Probably another sticky note. See. I don't think they ever specify what the fuck the war is. Yoshino's an 11 here. She's like 24 now? Mori's like 45. He's not that old here. He never really fucking ends on. Still a madman. Down contacts. The thing is, I can't even show this to Mocha yet because she hasn't caught up to me. And I really want her to see this and then tell me if this makes me look insane or not. That's the thing. I don't know if this makes me look like a fucking, I don't know the word, a madman. Wait, Octagawa. Maybe this image of him. No PDF. We have this image. And this one needs to be put in the middle. I am so glad that I decided to not do this in MS Paint like I thought I would. This honestly looks so much better and way more chaotic than it needs to be. I need to bring Atsushi down. Okay, yeah, if we bring Atsushi down, we can bring Kyoka up here. Mainly just because Atsushi has like a fucking shit ton of just randomness. We'll shrink down a bit. See this right here? This isn't supposed to be connected here, but for whatever reason, it did connect. Now I need to go back to here. There you go. It's getting to be a fucking mess. There's no way to fix this either. It has to look like this. Octagawa, support Mafia. Go over to here. To here. Where the fucking one image of him go? Oh, it's here. It was just tiny so I didn't see it. And this ends up being this, which is Atsushi. This genuinely, this makes me look, I think, a little crazy. But also, like, there's no other way to do any of this. I should probably get a picture of him using Rashomon. For context reasons. Unknown file type? Bitch, it's a fucking PNG! Copy image. It worked that time. I can copy and paste it, but I couldn't drag it. Whatever. Whatever. We have Octogawa. And these are just some context image of his ability. Like how I did for Atsushi. He has like two forms. Octogawa can use his Rashomon either to put him in like a knight outfit, or he can turn into like what I would describe to be a dragon. Oh, those kind of dragony vibes. I also need to put his name down. Do we need a sticky note? Thanks. Oh, come on. The thing is, I took a screenshot and posted this on Twitter. One, I got no fucking reactions for it. But I just figured out that I can save it and make it more HD. So when I get finished with this, I'm going to save it and then post it. I do fear this makes me look crazy though. I don't know many what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know many like communities in which someone would like sit down and start dragging things around like this. My friend said I was brave for the fact of I'm genuinely just tweaking on live stream. I'm like, well, someone has to do it. I don't see anyone else deciding they want to tweak. Next. Atsushi. I guess I'll put it in like how they're shown in the picture. Akuta Gawa. Atsushi. Atsushi. Also don't know how to spell two together. You know what? As a team, that also will make sense. Since I can't fucking type. Now this is gonna be a fucking paragraph. But also context-wise, it's also kind of needed. Which is the part that I hate the most. But it's just so much. So, there's a man named Ango Sakaguchi. He is not in here, as he is not in fact needed for this craziness. Sometimes two ability users can work together and combine their abilities. I have no other like way to describe this, and not or anything to compare it to put it in sense. But pretty much, his ability was someone he can control the fabric of his coat, so he can give his coat to Atsushi, and then Atsushi wears it. He can control the coat, and then their abilities are combined, which makes him super duper strong. So pretty much he has his reflexes still, but he can cut through fucking anything because of Forshama. So that's why this needed to be here, because that makes him somewhat of a choice that the Port Mafia would pick. I'm scared that they're just gonna say fucking and not pick anybody, but well, actually, but I know him more. He fucking wouldn't do that. Who the fuck else am I missing? I have like a shit ton of tabs open too for notes. All of this needs to be moved down. I think I still have some context lines for this one. Do I or do I not? Yeah. This image can be placed here. This goes to there. Then Rompo comes down here. I'm scared I'm gonna post this on Twitter and it's gonna go outside the demographic this specific niche, which is Bungo Dogs. And then all the other VTubers, or like Lord Forbid, like my Oshi sees this and be like, huh? What is she going on about? And I'll be like, I don't know. Umpo. What's the word I'm looking for? Umpo. It's not really invites. Recruit. Recruits. Yoshino. Wait for to join the thing. So she is around like 11 in here. Walpo I think is like 14, 15, I wanna say. Around this era. He's 26 here. And all of these can somewhat be moved back. I just need to fit that one in, really. This looks... Oh. All of... No. All of these have to move. I fear this does in fact make me look insane now. But I think that's all my things. I think that's all the things I need to hang. Took another hour to do. Thank you for the gifting. Okay. I think this is all the pictures I need, and all of the sticky notes. So pretty much, now we need to go through and figure out who would be most likely from all of these people to join this side. That's the question. Who in the agency is going to be picked to join the Mafia? Thing is, we will need more sticky notes. We'll do like a different color sticky note. We'll do like an orange, which, yeah, you need a sticky note. Port Mafia. Done. See him as a threat. They think since his ability is just illusions, that they don't really see him as a threat to anything. So I don't think he would be picked unless they decide to up their files. Because the Port Mafia only really knows to the most greatest extent of abilities, Yoshino's and Dazai's. They know he's a were-tiger, but I don't know if they know how strong he is. When Taniyazaki, I think, in the show, they mention like they don't see him as a threat, even though he constantly messes things up. Whatever. That's the thing. I don't know who is being picked. Let's pull out a marker. Dazai is a possibility, simply for the fact that he was also an executive, but Mori killed Oda to make him leave the Port Mafia to join the agency because he was scared he'd kill him. But I don't know if he would want him back. But he also can't kill him, because if he kills him, and then Chuya uses corruption and just goes crazy, no one's gonna stop this man. I think that's the only reason why Dazai is even alive. That's because like, Mori pretty much motherfucker walk away. He's like, yeah, I'm leaving, fuck you, leaves. Cause normally if you leave the Mafia, they just kill you. And I'm classy? Seriously? Cause normally if you leave the Mafia, the boss would kill you. Especially since Dazai is the only person who knows what happened to the previous boss. Other than Dazai, the only other person to know who killed the boss is Mori, the dude who killed him. He is the only witness. So it would make sense for him to kill him, but he can't kill him because they're too young. We need more sticky notes. We mostly just need a bunch of unlikely. I don't think that's how you spell unlikely. Is that how you spell it? So we have unlikely. Why can't I control? Why can't I? It'd be better if I just copy and paste them. Copy. That does not narrow my shit down at all. Cause now it's between these four. I mean, he's a possibility. He's a possibility. So we'll give him potassium. Possibly. He is a possibly. The thing is, it's pretty much which one is the optimal solution. That is what Mori says consistently. That is what he said when he took Oda out. The possible solution. So like, Rampa would be a possibility, specifically because he's smart as hell, but also Rampa wouldn't listen with a damn. If he was to be sent here, I feel like Mori would probably have him tortured and killed. Pretty much just because he would not listen. Hello, Johnny. We are figuring out the tough questions today. And I guess this would just be copy and pasting down the other people. I don't see. I guess we can change some of them to like high chance. No. I'll give you a sticky note too, yes, no. Fucking dogs. Fucking dogs are having a shit ton of lines to him. It's so big now. Okay, look, it's because I had to add a lot of context images. Like, yeah, I can put his ability being a shaman. Since his ability is like more like a physical ability, I can put a picture of it. That's him using his ability. When it comes to like Dazai, I couldn't really put a picture of his ability since like his ability is just he just touches you, and that's it. That's the ability. I told you it was gonna get bigger. I feel it's gotten a bit out of hand. I could probably add another image. If there really is like an image of him using his Night Snow ability, but there's not really an accurate way to add an image of his ability, because his ability is just illusions. Oda's ability wasn't really. Can't really add an image of his. His ability is he can see 67 seconds into the future, only if his life is in danger. If he's about to die from like, let's say he's about to be shot, he will be able to see where the bullet's coming from and then move out the way. That's it. Pretty golden, to be honest. We have all the possibilities. We want to change this one to like maybe this pink color, and then change the text to high chance. C-H-A-N. High chance. He has a high chance of being picked. Yoshino, we're gonna delete your sticky note. This one is a better sticky note for you. You also get a high chance button. Possibly, we're gonna give him, orange was the unlikelies. We'll give him like a pink one. Possibly. Possibly about whiskey. Due to Mori feeling feel like that's a pretty good thing. Possibly. Why does it have the Army Detective Agency thing now? Wait, where the fuck did I put your sticky note? I do need to go back to here with his line back. So we have a couple high chances. We can probably make altruses a little bit bigger. Now, I don't know if I'll ever do another one of these types of streams, as in doing one of these like thread thingies. Unless I have no idea what the hell I could like nerd out about and be able to like put together this type of thread to this extent of detail. Because I feel like this is a bit insane. I'll be honest. This is a bit insane of me to do. Wins. But I think it makes sense. Should I? It's not. No sticky note, no sticky note. It got out of hand really quickly, especially when I started adding lines. I fear I may have tweaked. Last stream, this is what you guys were saying what I was. I'll be honest, not really. I would say not really far off. If I I would say it's a pretty accurate image to what I have just did. And I have no other brand but myself. And I have no clue when Mocha's gonna catch up in order to do anything. I do think this is the best. High chance of being picked. I have. It makes the most sense, her being directly connected to Mori. She has a high chance of being picked. He's a fucking risk. I feel like she would also have a high chance, to be honest. Give me your sticky note. There you go. You are also a high chance. Didn't really see you because you are a bit small, so we'll make you bigger. I would like to hit the attacks. There you go. See, that's the thing, that's the thing. High chance, specifically since she was in the Port Mafia in general as an assassin, makes sense that she may be dragged back. I would honestly possibly, specifically because everyone else outside of the agency knows he doesn't have an ability, but everyone else very much is, oh yeah, he has an ability. He's just smart as hell. I feel this is the end of the tweak. This makes the most sense to me. We'll add one more thing here. Rest in peace, Urasaku. I feel like that's needed. I will tell you now, I wasn't prepared for his death, but I understand that it was a needed death. Plot wise, if he didn't die, Dazai wouldn't have left to join the agency. So like, I understand that he had to go, but it didn't make it any better that he had to. For instance, I mean you probably fucking know who, but there is a character in One Piece who dies, and it's a really tough lot seeing that person die. But the difference there is that it was completely unavoidable and he was practically rage baited, and that's how he died. It was a setup, and plot wise he had to go. The person in One Piece, he didn't have to go. I mean, the only oh, he died. Oh, the Princess made Luffy want to be stronger to protect people. That's it. He was gonna do that no matter fucking what. But I appreciate people coming to see me and just tweak out about this. I will be making I'll be downloading it. I feel this makes me seem crazy. Crazy. I really appreciate everyone who came to just watch me yap and tweak out. But I do think that's the best it's going to get. Obviously I have like a high instant image of it going from now. Thank you for the birthday present that I got. It is my first present that I know of. I don't know if my family's gonna be anything. Probably not, to be honest. So I was presenting! That'll be my first Pinocchio food connection. No, so will be home soon. I'll be posting a picture of him whenever he comes home. I'll be putting him in his little Batwing outfit. So there's that. The next hand cam, my kitten. I'll show my kitten on hand cam. Her name is Turbo Granny. Congrats on your Pinocchio Goober. It's a doll's eye Pinocchio. So it was on theme. For whatever reason, I think my thingies were broken. Because for whatever reason, it didn't notify me like it normally does through stream. So I got the notification on my phone, but not in my headset. So I'm like, okay. Let me go see who did it so I can thank them properly. Tomorrow, we have 2 streams that we will be doing depending on which one decides wants to do it. Peak had an update, so I'm going to ask a couple of friends. Yeah, Max bought me the plushie, so thank you, Max. Thank you again. I'm going to ask my friends if they're available for Peak. Since Peak had a new update, I'm gonna ask them if they're down. And if they are, I'm doing a Peak now. I'm excited! Because it's a brand new area to pretty much no more tropics until it's the 17th. It'll be the roots. So I'm wondering the new update. Hello! Welcome! Thank you for the gifting! Vampire Queen is now a fingering funk. It's not weapon. Eventually! Weapon will be gifted. Sydney! No. Now I remember Sydney. Now, when it comes to next month, I will be getting 10 more free gifted. I will be gifting out 10 more gifts and then see if you get it again. Oh yeah! I updated my my super chat sound. I made it where it's not the fucking Freddy Fazbear like trying to come get me. So I changed it again, and I'll be getting brand new ones soon whenever they're finished. And what I mean new ones, I mean each color will have a different sound in it. So if you send me a red one, it will sound different than the blue ones and the magenta ones. And then I may have 2 secret ones. Maybe 3 secret ones. Cause I think it'd be funny. But they will only be activated if you send like, a specific number. I think like when you send super sends, you can pick the number, can't you? Then you can. Is it Basura talking and Deku? No, it's not. Basura did give the idea that it should be gromblii speaking it, so you guys will hear gromblii's canon voice. Mainly because when I had his TTS working, one, it can't get working anymore, it won't let me. It didn't have a voice that I wanted for him. So we have... Basura brought his friend out to do the voice acting for me. He doesn't have an account, and I don't know if I'll ever bring him on the stream. So I don't know how to credit him at the moment, so I'll have to figure that out. But if he does end up joining stream at some point, I wouldn't mind. He's cool. I haven't spoken to him. I spoke to him in a long time. But he's nice. And Priscilla's fun. So we have that. I'm excited for those. Because then it'll all be different. But at the moment I just happen to be silly. Credit via legend. The thing is, I like putting links to everybody. Soon I'm gonna have to make like a Google Doc of just like my credits. So I wanna make sure everyone is credited for the things I use. I think they might have done. Like I wouldn't have this setup if it wasn't specifically for Kiwi, who made my like overlays. The chat box I made myself. I didn't have one. I'll just make one. It's simple. It works. Man, it's fine. So Mrs. Aventoni. I had another fun. Announce. Animal announcements. I don't think so. I don't think I have any more. I have been thinking if we go over the donathon, that I will I didn't add like up to 3,500, so if I went 500 over the goal, I would have a high Zawa debut. So I'll be able to get my MMC back, and then I'll be able to sleep a lot better. If that was that, then I would have the high Zawa debut, and I might release my 3D model of the bunny suit to the public. So pretty much if you have desktop mate, there's another one that I use that you can use custom avatars. Mate engine. It is, you don't have to buy it on Steam. I think it was like $2, I think. Oh my god, it is $5.49. So around 6 USD. You can buy this. You can buy this. You can buy Mate Engine, and then you can import any VRM through the game itself, like through the application. So half the time I have a tiny me just chilling on my screen while I'm working. I think it's cute. I like it. So I might release my bunny suit VRM to the people. I don't know, you can do whatever with them. I don't know how to make it like into MMD. So like if someone fancy knows, they can make it into like an MMD model and you can do like animations with them, dances. That'd be cute. You can do whatever with it. I think that's everything though. It was nice listening to you tweaking. I don't even see how the last one ended up getting like I genuinely don't see how it got to 100 views. Genuinely, I find that to be crazy. I'm like, I don't see how. I really appreciate it. I just didn't expect quite a handful of people would be like, this random VTuber speaking about something that I may or may not know about. I guess I'll see it. It's been fun. I know quite a few people wanted me to have a Bungo stream since I talk about it very frequently. But I know it's pretty big. Yeah, it got a ton out of hands. So I do plan on doing a tier list stream. Probably not Bungo related, but I plan on tier listing all base Pokemon. So the first 151, since that is the one that I personally know the best. Anything after Gen 1 is a little fuzzy. But if it's Gen 1 and you show me a picture of it, yeah, I know who that is. So I plan on doing the base Pokemon tier list soon. I just need to find a good tier list. I might make my own. Like I might like rename like the S, the D, and all them tiers. We'll see. This one's taking a lot out of me, mainly because I did have to research a couple things. So like, I know Yusana wasn't in the Port Mafia, she just knew Mori. So I had to like get that back out. I started rewatching it. So I've been doing that on my free time. I've been drawing. I've been really, really busy in drawing. I think that's everything. Thank you! Thank you for coming. Thank you for gifting me things on my throne. I will be opening them all on my birthday. If they come later after my birthday, I'll still do a hand cam opening them. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the gifting. I appreciate it. More people for the game. I really appreciate it. I know I say it a lot, but I really do appreciate everyone who wants to come drop by, or the people who are watching the vlog right now, and you. Let's go all the way down to here. I appreciate it. I didn't, and I still don't, and didn't expect all this and support and stuff. It's crazy. Thank you. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you for coming.